Okay, June 30th, 2026. Market's gonna open up very soon. I just get into the charts. I'm gonna add settlement prices. We got news at 10 today and Jolt, so big news today. I want to also add that. Let me add that now. Um, that's at 10, right? Once we got that on the 6/30th. Okay, I'm gonna add that. Apply. Okay, and then we'll add it on the other chart that I tend to use. This one here. 6:30. Yeah, 10 o'clock. Okay, bet. All right, we're gonna use this chart right here real quickly. We're gonna go to the daily. See how we finished. We finished up high, so I took the sell. We bought up a lot. Probably got a lot to delete. 4 hour, 1 hour. Okay, 30 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay. All right. So from here, we're gonna delete these. All right. Delete that. There's a low down here. I'm gonna delete this high. I'm gonna get rid of these up here. We're gonna move this one over. Let's zoom out. Move it over. And then we'll take this low real quickly. Bring that over down to here. There we go. And then that high, yeah, that one makes the quarter. Highs over here. Let's add settlement price. Right, psychological number. Bam. Okay. All right. And let's do NQ real quickly. Okay, NQ got stopped somewhere. That's a good sign. Drag this over to where that high is. Looks like it's gonna be back here. And then we're gonna snag this low. I'm gonna copy of it, put that there. We're gonna take this settlement price, where price bounce off of. We're gonna add that. Also near a psychological number, a weird one. Damn. Alright. And get rid of that. Okay. So we're cleared there. Let's go to VIX real quickly. I'm gonna add the high and the low on VIX. Highs up here. Lows down there. So that's a low. Remember, VIX still has a gap to fill. Alright, all of that. Okay, market opens up soon. Back to ES. We're gonna go to that actual line chart. We're gonna use this one for the line chart. We're gonna go to 75. Alright, so these been marked. I'm gonna look at this one. I don't like this one too much of a swoop. We do have two little levels here. And then really not much there. So I'm gonna take this and you're gonna bring it down to that swoopy area, right? This kind of like got respected, but the swoopy area is the last part that we had. I'm gonna name this 75. I'm gonna start recording my screen just for the sake of recording. recording because the market opens up in less than 2 minutes. Start recording that. Alright, so we're going to look into this level here. I'm going to try to look at these two because this is where price really moved. Alright, look at these two, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so we're gonna write 2 circles. Now we're gonna go to the 50. Alright, so this one's out of the park, out of the question. And this one here, we're gonna keep. Alright, here goes the market about to open. A market like this. Alright, there's a lot going on in this level here. Let's go to 25. Yeah, I really like this level right here. And a 20. Alright, so we'll keep an eye at this level right here. This here is just a low. We're just going to get rid of that. We're just going to keep it as the low. Okay. Keep it that way like that. Okay. So let's see price come down to the 74.60 area. We'll touch NQ real quickly, and then we're basically going to be done. Market opens up in less than a few minutes. Probably looking at this here. There goes the market. Okay. Alright, so that's it for now. I'll at you later, I guess. I like this. We'll drag that out. Okay. And then I'm going to get rid of what's in the middle. Alright, cool. Okay. That's it. Now we're just keeping an eye on the market, see what we get. I'll let you later. 5 minutes. We're kind of working together so far, so nothing major, right? Cool. We're gonna bring this down. I'm gonna make this reset. We're also gonna bring this down, and here we are. Okay, market's in a buy position right here. All right, our spread is not. Oh, I was gonna say it's not that big, but now it is. Okay, looks like price came back to this little buy area right here. It's right there, right? So price came back to it and it's bouncing the heck out of it, right? So that's an opportunity. I'm not trying to catch that. Okay. Alright, so that's it for now. This is probably a high, not a low. Now, if price stops here, I might just consider taking it long. Open up my combine. Okay, I'm gonna put this here like that. And we're in no rush. I wish I had a nice trade earlier. That would have been great. But yeah, I might consider taking this. Let me see what this this candle gives us. Let this 5 minute figure out itself. Do kind of have somewhat of a double bottom. And look at ES. I'm gonna look at NQ. NQ is going towards the top here. Positive, negative, or flat. Positive. Kind of all over the place. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this one here. If that finishes off positive, then yes. Buying wise, if it's finished off with this selling power here, fuck it, just let it go. I mean, I'd love to have enter and let price do its thing, but there's a lot going on here. This was like a selling that fell, and I was buying, and price is just basically bouncing around. I don't think I'm interested in this. I'm a little bit confused, and I don't like feeling confused. So we're gonna skip that one. We're gonna say no to this. Open back up the charts, and we'll just wait. All right, that's it for that. I'm gonna trade. Adios.